Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Save the World version 41.10 update notes. Epic Games posted to the community board saying, "Hey all, we're rolling into version 41.10 with Deliver the Bomb tune-ups, a batch of new fixes, and Tricera Ops Ramirez up for grabs under event items. The Blasted Badlands Venture season is in full swing. Check out the details here, which will be linked in the description. We've given Deliver the Bomb a tune-up to make the whole run smoother and quicker. The mission now ends when the bomb reaches the launcher. There's now no endgame defense phase. The blue glow requirement is also lowered, and more tracks are granted in your inventory at the mission start, and the bomb moves slightly slower. Part of the historic hero set, Tricera Ops Ramirez is periodically healing based on her max health. Cop this legendary soldier in the event item section for 2,800 gold. We got some bug fixes and improvements. For matchmaking, players on the Nintendo Switch 2 can now rejoin an ongoing mission if the game is force closed. For our missions, they fixed a Deliver the Bomb issue that could occur when the launcher was placed before the party leader joined the session, and player-built structures around the tracks no longer prevent enemy spawns in Deliver the Bomb. For defenders and wildlife, evolving a defender no longer removes their equipped weapon, fixed an issue where defenders wouldn't load into a session correctly or the exact same defender could spawn twice. Defenders no longer trigger mines from Gold Nox Demo's Derby perk as if they were enemies. Defender perks no longer disappear from the details panel once selected. Players on Nintendo Switch 2 can now return to the hero loadout screen using the B button after equipping defenders and their weapons. Uncommon tier wildlife no longer incorrectly appears with the black visual effect. For our resource fixes, we got completing missions during heroic hours now consistently grants gold. Fixed an issue where recycling a rarity upgraded card returned more materials than intended. And for cosmetics, taking damage while wearing certain cel-shaded outfits no longer causes a trailing shadow behind your character. Audio, environment, and UI. The launch button now appears when walking around home base while in the mission lobby. Fixed an issue where the gold counter wouldn't appear during heroic hours. Director Riggs' character no longer flickers and stretches unnaturally on the Survivors tab on PS4. Fixed an issue where pressing F3 in home base could lock camera and character controls behind a non-interactable menu. The close and back buttons are no longer inconsistently positioned across home base menus. Improved the visibility of expedition slots that were difficult to see against the background. The sorted by text box in the Survivor loadout no longer appears empty and now shows the current sort order. Gia's ability description no longer flickers in the update or inspect menu. You can now rotate and zoom a hero's character model on the view screen. Buying multiple schematics from the event item section no longer shows a placeholder image. And fix the power level and mission launch timers overlap in the mission lobby at 3-digit values. Note, you might see the Chaos Exploder rifle in the collection book. They're getting it ready to join the arsenal in a future game update. And that's all that Epic posted, but I'm gonna link everything in the description. And also, feel free to check out these guys on Twitter. They're always covering everything in regards to Save the World. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and goodbye.